What's going on, YouTube world? It's your boy Chris B coming back at you again. Today I wanted to talk to you about what it's like to be a father to two young black men and a daughter in America. First of all, about my sons, they are wonderful, wonderful, wonderful young men. I couldn't ask for anything better. They grew up to be two wonderful men in their early 20s. And these days, I tell them all the time they're an anomaly because a lot of the brothers their age already have a criminal record. So, my sons, both of them are working hard young men trying to make their way through life. But I fear for the future for some of the things I've seen from some of these modern women out here, where a good man like my son, both my sons, God forbid that that they would ever run into one of these women that would ruin them or destroy them. So I fear for that a lot as a father. It's enough if it's enough that I got to worry about them being young black in America and maybe possibly losing their life on a traffic stop. But I also don't want them to become a target for some of these selfish females out here that only want to use their goodness against them. So I pray every day for them. And I hope that they continue to be good men. Because at this point, like I told them at this time, you got the game messed up if you start getting in trouble this late in life, But it makes me think in general about good men like my sons that get passed over by these women that chase after Pook Pook and Ray Ray and them. I know because I used to be Pookie and Ray Ray, and I don't want my sons to be like I was 20-something in my 20s and stuff. Sometimes it's tough being a single father. I wish their mother was here. Rest in peace. She's no longer with us. But, when it comes to being a single father to a daughter, I feel as a man, you need to have a hell of a support system of strong women around your daughter. And I feel that I do. Or I don't know where I would be without the women that's in my children's lives. But I can't raise her to be a woman. I can give her opinions and thoughts and all that stuff. But she'll be a legal adult soon. So I just hope I've done my best. Me and Dawn. But it just begs to the issue of how society is, to where I have to fear for my children. And I don't want to have to fear for them, fear for their future and my grandbaby's future. I don't want to have to fear for that. I don't want to have to fear that they could probably become successful at something and have somebody come try to snatch it away from them in the blink of an eye because they were good men and thought they was doing the right thing by a woman. And I also don't want my daughter to end up with some dude that don't love her. I understand, the connection between man and woman. And a lot of people don't agree with the (50-50) thing, you know, where the coinciding thing, the compromise thing, you know, you got those that believe a woman should be submissive at all times. But I've seen that go wrong too, you know, where the man says his wife is secondary but very necessary. So then after a while, you lost respect for the wife. And, you know, that leads to other issues, in my opinion. That's just my personal opinion of things I've seen when a wife was trying to be submissive to her husband in every way. I know other couples that, you know, they compromise for each other, you know. And I guess so far so good, you know, 15 years, you know, plus. But I just want my daughter to end up with the type of man that's going to love her and take care of her and meet her halfway. And, you know, they build something special together, I hope and pray. But in these times, you know, I worry about my family, y'all. And I just hope and pray to God that everything works out and they'll be okay. But I just wanted to come and let that vent off my chest for a little bit, y'all, if you don't mind. Hit that subscribe button for your boy when you come to the page. And I'll holler back at you. Peace.